Hello, everyone, and welcome to English podcast Shadowing Practice, your channel for simple and fun English learning. I'm Mark.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, Mark. I hope you had a great weekend.
I did, Sarah. Thank you. It was very relaxing, and that brings us to our topic today.
Yes, our topic is very practical. How to talk about your daily routine and your weekend plans. This is essential English that you will use every day.
Before we dive in, please remember to subscribe to English Podcast Shadowing Practice and click the like button. Your support helps us create more free lessons.
And remember, the goal of this podcast is shadowing practice. Listen to our conversation and try to repeat the simple sentences immediately after us to practice your pronunciation and fluency.
That's right. Listen, then speak. Okay, Sarah, are you ready to share your day?
I am ready. Let's start.
Sarah, let's start simple. What time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. I like to wake up early to enjoy the quiet morning. How about you, Mark?
I wake up later, around 7:30 a.m. I need my full 8 hours of sleep.
I see. And what do you do first after you wake up?
First, I check my phone for important messages. Then, I brush my teeth. I always take a shower before I start work.
I always make coffee first. Coffee is my energy. And I read the news online while I drink my coffee. What time do you start work?
I work from home. I start my work at 9 a.m. I teach English online, just like this podcast. I work until lunch.
And your lunch? Where do you eat lunch?
I eat lunch at 1 p.m. I usually eat at my desk because I like to watch short videos. I eat something simple, like soup or a salad.
My routine is a little different. I go to the university. I start my first class at 8 a.m. I have a long lunch break at 12 p.m. I eat lunch in the university cafeteria with my classmates.
That's a busy morning. What do you do in the evening after your classes finish?
I usually finish my classes around 5 p.m. After that, I often go to the gym to exercise. I stay there for 1 hour.
Wow, you are very active. I just relax. I cook dinner for myself and then I watch a TV show. I go to bed at 10 p.m.
I go to bed later, around 11 p.m., because I need time to do my homework and study.
Okay, that is our busy routine from Monday to Friday. Now let's talk about the fun part, the weekend. What are you going to do this weekend?
On Saturday, I am going to meet my friends. We are going to have dinner at a new Italian restaurant downtown. We are going to talk and laugh a lot.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Are you going to cook on Sunday?
No, I am not going to cook. On Sunday, I am going to stay home and read a book. I need a quiet day after a busy week.
I understand completely. My weekend plan is similar. On Saturday, I'm going to clean my apartment in the morning, and then I'm going to watch a football game on TV.
What about Sunday? Are you going to travel?
No, I am not going to travel. On Sunday, I am going to visit my parents. We are going to eat lunch together and drink coffee. It's a nice family tradition.
That sounds very nice. We both have a mix of fun and relaxing activities.
Now it's time for our shadowing practice. This time, we will focus on connecting words. Listen and repeat.
First, I check my phone. Then, I brush my teeth. After that, I take a shower. First, I check my phone. Then, I brush my teeth. After that, I take a shower.
Good. Now let's focus on the two main structures we used.
1. For daily habits, use simple present. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I start work at 9 a.m. I go to the gym. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I start work at 9 a.m. I go to the gym.
2. For weekend plans, use I am going to. I am going to meet my friends. I am going to visit my parents. I am not going to cook. I am going to meet my friends. I am going to visit my parents. I am not going to cook.
Repeat these phrases with good rhythm and speed. I usually wake up at 7:30 a.m. I always make coffee first. I finish my classes around 5 p.m. I'm going to have dinner at a restaurant. I'm going to stay home and read a book. I usually wake up at 7:30 a.m. I always make coffee first. I finish my classes around 5 p.m. I'm going to have dinner at a restaurant. I'm going to stay home and read a book.
Let's look at a few useful words from our conversation.
To wake up, meaning to stop sleeping. I wake up at 6:30. To brush your teeth. I brush my teeth every morning. To go to the gym. To go to a place to exercise. I go to the gym after work.
4. To check my phone. I check my phone first thing in the morning. 5. Leftovers. Food remaining after a meal. I eat leftovers for lunch. 6. Quiet. The opposite of noisy. I need a quiet day to read.
Try to use these 6 words when you talk about your own routine this week.
This was a great conversation, Sarah. We learned a lot about how to use the simple present and the future tense to talk about our lives.
It was. And remember, practice makes perfect. The best way to improve is to use these simple sentences every day.
Please subscribe to English Podcast Shadowing Practice and give us a big like. Share this episode with a friend who is learning English.
And for the shadowing challenge, we want you to practice in the comments. What is one thing you always do after lunch? What is one thing you are going to do next weekend?
Use the full simple sentence. We will read your comments and give you feedback.
Thank you for joining us today for your English practice.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.